go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your sports morning espresso shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. He's my wonderful co-host, Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com, here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. And honestly, it doesn't seem like anyone's hyped for the Super Bowl, man. I don't know what you've been hearing, Crick, but media all last week and this week, this is who obviously Pats fans, Seahawks fans, people around where I'm at and stuff are all excited for it and eager for it. But it seems like in the national media, all I hear is people bitching and complaining the fact that they have to, they're on the East Coast and they have to fly 6 hours all the way out to San Francisco, and the hills in San Francisco suck. It's a terrible place to have a Super Bowl. And I'm like, it's not like you guys didn't know all season long that the Super Bowl was in Santa Clara,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. They've been telling us all along. Facts.
I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Man, football season's been over for me for a damn month.
See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like people are hyped for it at all.
It doesn't. It's just one of those things. I've been over the NFL all year long anyway, but then college football was just kind of ho-hum at the end. I've been over this shit for a little while now. I am going to watch the game, and I hope the damn Patriots win the damn thing just because nobody's giving them a chance. But I kind of agree with you. It does feel just kind of ho-hum at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, two teams who at the beginning of the season were long shots to even make it there, let alone win it. You know what I mean? So usually this should be like a feel-good story, but maybe it's because we don't have like a David versus Goliath type deal,
Well, hell, the way the media is making it sound, it is one of those because everybody.
No, but that's not the hype.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that way. Yeah. Everybody acts like it's just a foregone conclusion. The Seahawks going to win it by 3 touchdowns. Be done with. Yeah, you're right, dude, bro. ESPN does suck too. They're part of the problem.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good morning, Doomiverse. How you doing? Alyssa's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? I'm excited. I'm from Washington, so I'm a Seahawks fan, Mariners fan. Yes, I'm from Washington as well. Well, I live in Idaho now, but grew up in Washington. All my friends.
Man, y'all got
my wife's side of the family, huge Seahawks fans. I'm the only Patriot fan around here, so Sunday's gonna be a busy day for me.
Mariners got a little baseball.
Big trade yesterday.
Yeah,
big trade for the Mariners.
I think that's gonna be good for them too, man.
Making moves.
Yeah,
we should get the Sonics back. You and everyone else in Seattle, man.
God, dude, I'll tell you what. Seattle Supersonics were underrated, bro. I love the good old Sean Kemp, Gary Payton days. Supersonics were underrated, man.
Well, it sucks even worse too for them because that's the OKC Thunder now. So it's like that kind of all.
Yeah. Just Thunder winning championships.
This fucking yeah. Yeah, boohoo. I have so much money I can't buy Super Bowl tickets.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're talking about how we were saying boohoo, the media and all these people that have to fly out to the Super Bowl and complaining about it and whatnot. Whatever. Crick, one thing I wanted to talk about that I forgot to bring up yesterday. Speaking of, so we have 2 of the longest shots that we've ever seen have a chance to win a Super Bowl, meaning odds-wise preseason. So if Seattle wins, they'll be tied with a Patriots team. I can't remember which Patriots team. I think it was the one that went up against the Rams the first time, greatest show on turf, at 60-1 for the second place of like the longest odds to actually win a Super Bowl. If the Patriots win it, they'll be in second place, only behind the 99 Rams that were like 125-1. The Patriots were 80-1 before the season started. So I bring this up because a lot of people are looking at, I think you got to be very careful when you look at the line movement and where the money's at, because this isn't your typical Super Bowl. Meaning, if like we hear, and we've already seen a couple, but let's say $1 million or $2 million come in on the Seahawks or on the Patriots. They're taking the plus 4.5 of the Patriots, but the line doesn't budge, right? Or we start getting a lot of money on one side and the line doesn't budge, because you would think, right? Let's say $1 million coming on the Patriots, or whatever, and the line actually goes the opposite way. We get the reverse line movement. Let's goes to -5. Normally, you'd be looking at things, oh, the books are comfortable with this. They don't care. That's the right side. But you got to remember, the book have so much liability on future tickets throughout the season. So we don't know those numbers, right? So they might be now starting to balance out with their overall ticket handled, not like a typical NFL game, right? For one game, oh, money came in. Does that make sense? You get what I'm trying to say?
I do. The books are on the hook for more money than we are really aware of.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, the Super Bowl is the biggest bet thing of the year. So,
man, they're saying some crazy amount of money is going to be bet on this thing.
They said 1.7 billion, which is actually down from last year. Another reason why I'm like, why is there no hype for this? But I mean, we'll still see the public will get involved this weekend. Your casuals.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. People be betting on the coin toss and everything else.
Yeah. Let's say hello to our friends here on Rumble. Sorry, I don't have my chat popped out yet. There we go. Jamie's in the house. Hope Asleep Persistence here. Grass Guy's in the house. Laura's here. There isn't a lot of Super Bowl hype. Odd. I know. It just seems
crazy.
like
y'all literally said that at the exact same time. Like, you started talking about it and she typed that comment in there, and I thought it was another one of your burner accounts or something.
Well, it is the title of the stream. So
I didn't even see that. Well, shut up, Cricket. Fuck off.
This is like a hype because of the 2-week gap. No, that happens every year. Every year. I'm talking about, like, when I say lack of hype, obviously fans are excited for it, but what I hear in, like, the media, and it's just everyone's already just written off the Patriots like they don't have a chance. They're crazy.
And I don't think that the Super Bowl, I've seen this movie too many times where they tell a team they got zero chance for 2 damn weeks, and they've always got a chance.
Mm-hmm. Grass Guy says both teams aren't likable. I would love for you to tell me 2 teams that you would like in the Super Bowl, Grass Guy. I don't think you like 2 teams.
Yeah. You don't even like 2 teams to put them in that game. That's fair.
Good morning, SC. Yeah.
A Giants inter-squad game would be his favorite Super Bowl.
Says, Will, your audio is cutting out for me. Damn it.
No, it's better now. Fuck. Keep reading. It's better.
Less money bet because we're all broke. I hear that. Audio's better now. Good morning, fellas. Good morning, King Sandwich. You could be right. I think I am. I think I am right.
That might be the truest thing said all morning.
Both teams aren't likable. That's fine. We don't need you to like us.
No, it's more fun when you don't.
Mm-hmm. It's still not the same hate as Brady era, though. I don't think that's ever going to be matched again. Although the Chiefs are kind of getting there.
Yeah. Doomiverse is like you and Cole, man. Kind of, he's how y'all are. He got his buddy that he grew up with, his big Patriots fan all his life. I bet they're gonna have a party for that Super Bowl, man.
Oh yeah. We have some Super Bowl sound. I'm excited for the next couple days. Well, I guess today and tomorrow, because media with the Patriot, or with the teams, Patriot players, Seahawks players. I haven't seen any Seahawks players clips yet, but also it's probably just my feed because I'm a Patriot fan. But I'm excited because we've already got some funny stuff. We have this. Crick, let me pull up this one first. Speaking of the media, and did I not retweet it? Where the hell is it at? Hold on. Speaking of the media and them not being hyped for this game, this is why you and I need to go out to the Super Bowl next year with press passes. I was going to try to get some this year, but I have a missing tooth. I don't think that would work out well,
Probably
scared
not.
some people away. Now we know that they during Super Bowl week they ask a lot of silly questions. You know, like what's your favorite Christmas movie on a Tuesday night when you're wearing your favorite pajama? You know, weird shit they always ask, like
In
silly
March.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your, you know, then the whole like who's your hero and all that kind of stuff. But they ask a lot of dumbass questions. Like those are just silly on purpose. They ask a lot of dumbass questions, like this one, Crick. Is this a must-win game? It's the fucking Super Bowl, dude.
Yeah. I mean, they're not.
Yeah,
they're
it's
not
a
gonna,
must-win game. What do you mean? What kind of dumbass question is that?
That is a dumbass question. I mean, they're not going to cook us and eat us if we lose, but still, come
Yeah,
on.
it's a
What are we
fucking
doing?
must-win, dude. Every chance you get to win a Super Bowl, you must do it.
You may
not
not
always
ever
going to.
get back there again if you don't win this.
Yeah.
Not
Vrabel
easy to
handles,
do.
Vrabel handles this pretty well.
Is this a must-win game?
A must-win. Yeah, I think every time we go out, it is a must-win game. I mean, it's kind of the attitude that I've always taken in the National Football League.
Well said.
You can ask me a dumb question. I'm just going to give you a generic dumb answer.
Yeah. Hope the Tooth Fairy comes tonight.
I love that.
Good morning, Goody.
And then there's this one, dude. Oh, you can't really fucking hear it.
Are we playing?
She says, "Are you planning on winning on Sunday?" Is the question.
What else will you be planning to do?
What else will you plan to do?
Yeah.
That's the goal of us coming out here. We're coming out here to win the game.
God almighty, I don't know that I could do this. I don't know that I would be good for media week.
That's why I want you out there.
Absolutely. I mean, I would.
That's why I want you out there. It'd be gold.
I'm
Get
just
you a
saying.
little fired up beforehand.
Oh, absolutely. Because you'd get side footage of me yelling at that lady. It wouldn't even be Drake May. I'd be over in the corner and be like, "What the fuck does that even mean?"
I'll make sure to put the wrong creamer in your coffee just to get you extra pissed off before we get there.
Golly, absolutely, dude. I ain't got no creamer this morning. I'm fired up about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. I'm with you. Yeah, that would be a blast.
We're going to do it. I'm going to see. It can't be too hard to get press passes.
Mm-mm.
This
They're only
is
charging you $8 million a ticket for that thing. I'm sure they'll just give us some.
They asked Stephon Diggs his favorite Cardi B song, and he did his best to answer this question.
All the hard work that you put to get into the Super Bowl. What is your favorite Cardi B song?
Lo siento. Let me think. I can't say it. It's an old song, but it's PAW backwards.
It gives him a wink.
I love it, dude. That would be his favorite one.
Sorry, the audio's low on these. I have it boosted up, but yeah, it's PAW. They asked him his favorite Cardi B song. I like how he starts the question out with like, "You all this hard work you put in to get here to the Super Bowl. What's your favorite Cardi B song?"
That's fantastic.
He likes that WAP. No, listen to the reporter afterwards if you can hear it.
That's my favorite too.
Easy now.
Easy now. That's my woman you're talking about. Let's go.
This is what I love about this week. We get some silly little clips like this.
Yeah.
Crick, you know what else?
He has a good game, dude.
Oh, he's going to. He's built for this moment.
I hope so.
I kind of like, I might have to break my rule. I'm not buying stuff beforehand. I kind of like those
polos?
jackets.
Let's see. Pull it
No,
back up.
it's like a
It's like a jacket.
yeah,
Okay.
or that sweatshirt. I don't know. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Look at that one.
Yeah, I do like those. Those are pretty sweet.
But you know what I do like, Crick? What I really like? I love my Rumble wallet.
Man, tell me about Rumble Wallet.
They can cancel your accounts, freeze your cards, decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control, and they use it. That's why financial independence matters more now than ever. Introducing the Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you control your money. Not a bank, not a government, not a tech company. Buy digital assets like Tether Gold, and Bitcoin in one secure place. No permission, no middleman, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use the Rumble Wallet app to directly tip content creators securely, instantly, and without interference. This isn't a credit line that can be shut off. It's your wallet permanently. Yours to protect your future, yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics. It's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today. Download the Rumble Wallet now and step away from the big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom.
Booyah.
Booyah. Go download it. It's actually really cool. And then you can scan that QR code or just click on my name in there when you have the Rumble Wallet because you follow my show. Leave me a tip. That'd be cool. I got one the other
tip.
Just the tip, please. Just the tip.
Dude, I've been looking at some of these Super Bowl props.
Oh, good. I'm glad you brought that up. I want to talk props.
Dude, I think one of my favorite props in this entire game is going to be total players to have a pass attempt over 2.5 plus 175. We know we're getting 2.
Say that one more time.
Total players to have a pass attempt over 2.5 at plus 175. We obviously know we're getting 2. Drake May and Sam Darnold are going to throw a pass in that game. But you can tell me we're not getting one crazy little trick play with a wide receiver pass or something like that. I think we could see that, man. It's the Super Bowl. You got to pull out all the stops, dude.
I've been looking at that one this year. I feel like these coaches are way too conservative, but I don't hate that bet because I don't think it comes from a trick play. I think it, I think it's more like
punt, dude.
No, maybe. I think it comes from like one of these quarterbacks getting injured, though. I mean,
either way,
that's what I'm saying. I think that's more likely than it being from a trick play. Is what I'm trying to say.
I like it even better now because the Drake May stuff coming out. Like, even I'm not saying he's going to get knocked out of the game or something, but he could get hit and have to step out a couple plays or something, maybe right before halftime. And you're trying to get down.
Oh,
and get
if
some
he bangs up his shoulder, if his shoulder is actually banged up, and if he bangs it up in this game, he can't get any zip on the ball, they're gonna have no other option to put the Rocket Man in there.
Dude, it's my favorite bet of the Super Bowl. It's like both teams to punt on their first drive.
Will you read Grass Guy's question for Drake May?
Do you feel lucky to be here because of the bad QB play during the playoffs, Drake?
Absolutely. But you know what? I'd rather be lucky than good.
Absolutely. Lock it in.
Because my team's about to have a nice shiny trophy on our way to start our dynasty. Fuck the Giants.
Exactly
I don't know why he said fuck the Giants. I don't know where that came from. I mean,
he just dropped the mic and stormed off the stage.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Let's go. Are you imagining the third to be a replacement QB? That's what I wasn't even thinking of that angle before Will said that, but I'm starting to think about all the different ways we can have a third guy throw a pass in this game.
Yeah, the main reason, Jamie, why people bet it is because the Super Bowl is like where you usually pull out your best trick plays at some point. Whether it's, like we had the Philly special and stuff like that, whether it's a key moment in the game or you're up and you got some momentum and you want to try to really put the nail in the coffin. But you'll see like a wide receiver reverse and then the wide receiver throw the ball downfield, or I feel like the most common thing is where they run it to one side and turn around, throw it back to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you'd be getting better than plus 203.
Yeah, I was looking at it on Kalshi. Kalshi, you get a lot better odds over on Kalshi for it.
Yeah, that's where you should bet it if you're going to do it. On DraftKings, you're only getting plus 175 right now. So, yeah, get the value.
I wanted to bring. I'm glad you brought those up because I wanted to talk some. I was looking over on Calcio at some of their props that they have out now. Because there's a couple in here, dude, that I think I'm gonna take a little stab at. Let me. Oh my God, they got a lot more today. Good. But let's go through some of these, huh?
Okay,
I've got. Let's see. Will there be a successful 2-point conversion in the game? That's at 23 cents.
I have to ask you this every year for the Super Bowl.
Mm.
An octopus is when the player catches the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I feel like I have to ask
You're
that.
never getting enough value on that because I mean, it happens, but
It does happen, but they're only giving you like, where'd it go? Novelty props. It's like plus 3 or it's plus 1,500, but still, that don't feel like enough. I feel like it should be like 40 to 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should be closer to 50 to 1 on that. I mean, think about it. Not only does that person have to catch. Now, I guess you don't really have to pick the player. You're just saying, will it happen in the game? And so it could be anyone, but
if we're really thinking about it, how many of those have we had? Probably in the history of the damn game. I mean, I know they're out there, but you look at
we have a couple. We have a couple a season. I think we've had 2 this year. So I mean, think about that. There's 280 something games you had 2. I mean, you're looking at over 100 to 1.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like, and I know in this game you do some different things, and the biggest thing is a lot of times you don't have the chance to even go for the 2-point conversion to get that, and you could see that in this game. But I think 15 to 1 is not near enough value for that.
How many successful 4th down conversions in this game? You think we get at least 2?
Yeah, I do.
You can get it's 54%. So I mean, you're getting a little close to even money. It's not quite,
especially in the analytics era that we live in now. You know these guys, anything 4th and 3 or less. Even
here's one that I like.
Tell me.
Defense or special teams touchdown. About plus 280. Remember, Sam Darnold led the league in turnovers this season. He had more turnovers than Tua.
I lean more toward that being that's awful. I lean more.
Drake May can just drop the ball at any point when he's getting sacked.
It's true. Weather's gonna be pretty nice, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like 65 and beautiful.
Fucking perfect.
Okay, let's see. High score. So our largest lead changes. This is what I wanted to get to. Most receiving yards. I feel like in these ones, you're probably just best betting the no, since you can bet the no on Kalshi. You can get almost plus 150 that it won't be JSN. Obviously, JSN is the favorite
to get what now?
The most receiving yards in the game.
Right. I don't think. That.
I think you think he does?
I don't think no. I don't think there's any value there for it. And I think there's way too many other things that could happen. I mean, hell, I think you look at those people like you're talking about, like the Kyle Williams and the Rashid Shaheeds of the world.
Yeah, Butte. I mean, you got a lot of guys. Hell, even Diggs or Cooper Kupp.
Butte's been getting a lot of volume too.
Yeah, you get plus. Mac Hollins is back too now. He only played 1 game,
and he's heavily involved in that offense, man. He does get looks in that thing.
So I like the no on JSN just to go against the favorite, of course. And remember, JSN's going to have at some point for most of the game, not every snap, but he's going to have Christian Gonzalez on him.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I thought about looking at Christian Gonzalez, JIC, a little sprinkle for MVP.
Read Grass Guy's question.
Do you feel good about getting the Super Bowl without cheating this time, Coach Rabel?
It certainly was a lot harder this time. I'd rather go the other route. So I'm gonna, I'm thinking about bringing Bill on the staff next year just to, make this whole postseason a lot smoother and easier.
As an advisor. Yep.
Add some years to the back end of my life because stressing that game out in Denver in the cold was not good for the old body.
No. No. Love it.
Where do they find these reporters? In the dirtiest of dirty places. It's all the people that, it's local media, but all the people that work for major sports networks. They all send people out all over the country. Wow.
That would be cool, dude.
Wow. This might make his day. Alyssa says, I love Grass Guy.
Grass Guy's good for the soul.
We're having a little cross-platform love right now.
Cross-platform love.
Rumble chat. Showing each other some love.
There we go.
No, I love it, Grass Guy. I love it. I know you're having fun. I told you, I'm not even, usually I'm like super anxious and excited for the Super Bowl to get here. I'm just enjoying the week, This year I'm just soaking it all in. We may not be back, It's
it ain't easy to do. Wasn't correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but didn't Dan Marino go to the Super Bowl in his like rookie year and then never get back to that damn thing?
Yeah, well, hell, Josh Allen's never been.
Ain't that crazy?
Lamar's never been.
Yeah. It ain't easy to do, man. Only two teams gets to play
in the AFC next year. We're gonna have Mahomes back. Burrow should be back. You're gonna have Allen, Lamar. It's
you got to figure what are we on, Super Bowl 60? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
So what? We've had 120 teams playing the Super Bowl in the history of football.
Yeah, and did you know that Josh McDaniels has been a part of 10 of those?
What?
He's coaching in his 10th Super Bowl as an OC.
That's as an OC, none as a head coach.
Isn't that crazy? 1/6 of all Super Bowls Josh McDaniels has coached in.
That actually is pretty crazy. But I bet he can't even make the Super Bowl on Madden if he's running the show.
Yeah. Yeah. The game just glitches out and won't let him.
I know it's his second year, Grass Guy. Are you saying Dan Marino made it in his second year, Grass Guy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Either way.
Here's a sneaky one that I like that you're getting at almost 20. You're getting about 8 plus 1850. Long shot to have the most receiving yards. It's not Kyle Williams. Hunter Henry.
How were the Seahawks against tight ends this year?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Crick, because I looked it up. Their defense was amazing this season. Really good at pressures. Not great at sacks, but really good at getting pressure. Really good, statistically, they're in the top 10 in everything except for one category.
Tight ends, eh?
The tight end. No, they weren't bad, but they were like slightly below average.
Yeah.
Yeah, which when you're top tier at everything else, that's a big difference. I'm just saying they're good at getting pressure. We know Drake May likes to go to Hunter Henry. I wouldn't be surprised.
I've just found a touchdown score, dude.
Oh, lay it on me. What we got?
Austin Hooper plus 750. The backup tight end, dude.
Yes.
There it is. They know that they suck covering tight ends too. They're going to work on taking Hunter Henry away from the game. That's going to leave Austin Hooper wide open on maybe a touchdown pass from Hunter Henry to Austin Hooper.
Well, also think about it. It might not even just be that. Vrabel, he's been a part of some of these Super Bowls. Of course, Super Bowl champion. Good morning, Tommy. How we doing? I like your avatar there.
Let's go, baby. I bet if you add the any other player option or whatever, not the ones listed, DraftKings. And once again, if any of y'all can find that anywhere, please let me know, because I've looked far and wide and can't find that option ever, because they have the no touchdown score. But if you can bet any other player to score a touchdown that's not listed on this thing, do that, because it's probably going to be some crazy tackle in the flat or some nonsense like that, dude.
Well, I was just thinking about it. If it's like 1st and goal from the 1, think of all those Super Bowl packages that Bill did with Vrabel, where they would bring Vrabel in for crazy, like random, like they look like they're going to line up and like just try to pound it in there, and the next thing you know, they hand it off to the fullback or something like that. That could be an Austin Hooper play. That's why I like your Austin.
That or leak that linebacker / fullback out into the flats or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I'm with it. Who is Jack Westover? Is that a fullback?
I have no idea.
Plays for y'all, man. That sounds like a fullback. 35-1 to score a touchdown.
That's not bad. Yeah, I like that Hunter Henry. Here's another one I like. Most rushing yards at 20-1. Obviously, Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker. This is another one. I actually like this more than JSN because JSN could totally go off. I don't think Kenneth Walker's going to be the leading rusher in the game because one, you can't run on this New England defense. But two, Kenneth Walker isn't like a huge volume back. There's a reason why they had Charbonnet in there. Even last week when they didn't have Charbonnet, last game, they brought in the backup running back. He only gets like 15 to 19 carries a game max. So it's like,
I mean, I think that's smart for your running backs in the NFL these days anyway. But he's had the injuries too, different things like that. So, yeah, they don't like to put a whole lot on him. But I'm thinking for one game, you got to ride that monster. No homo.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know. Even if they do, I don't know how successful they're going to be because it's really hard to run on the Patriots. I like anyone but him. I think you could even look at Drake May at 10-1 using his legs because Drake May had 60 plus rushing yards, and that ended up leading the game.
When you talk about how much the pressure rate that the Seahawks have been able to put on other teams, forcing people out of the pocket, I think he's going to have to make some plays with his legs, man.
Especially if he can't throw, if his shoulder is actually banged up. Grass Guy says, Will, are you doing a halftime stream?
For the Super Bowl?
If you guys want me to do a halftime update stream for 10 minutes, I can set that up and do it.
Man, you better just enjoy that game and take care of those babies.
Stressed out, and
I started to say you're going to get your old lady fired up and everything. Man, you better just enjoy that game.
We'll see. That would be entertaining, I think, because the unknown of what could be going on at halftime over here.
Dude, bro says total homo. Yeah, my bad. I didn't realize it till I said it, dude, bro.
What did you say?
When I said for one game, you got to ride that monster. And then quickly I was like, no homo.
Here's who I like. And I heard a crazy stat about this for the leading rusher. And it's risky, and that's why you're getting 20-1. I like Travion Henderson. We know
to lead the
leading rusher.
Okay.
Leading rusher. I like him for a touchdown. I like him for 2 touchdowns. This is just because of great value. And I like him to be the leading rusher at 20-1. Here's why. We've seen multiple times this season those big long runs that he's had. Right, like where he busts at 60. He's at a 60-yarder. I think he almost had a 70-yarder touchdown run. If you look at how he does, so Seattle runs a too high safety. That's just their defense. That's how they run it. They're vulnerable to some runs, and if a guy bounces outside, they're really vulnerable to giving up big runs when that happens. Travion Henderson, when he runs against too high safeties, that's when he puts up his biggest yards this season. So I think we look at him. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but at 20-1, if there's ever a defense that he's going to be able to do it, it's going to be this defense where if he gets to the outside, they're not catching him.
Well, dude, yeah, you look at that game. I think back to that game where they played my Bucks down there in Tampa, and he had kind of his coming out party there. But, yeah, that guy gets outside. It's hard to catch that fool, dude. He can move. I don't hate that at all. He could definitely break a couple long ones, man.
Mm-hmm. And I like Crick, him to – that's funny, Jamie. Jamie said the dildo in the field will drop out of Bad Bunny's ass while he's walking up on stage. That should count.
It should totally count. If it hits the floor, I'm just saying, pay my bet.
So I think with just the upside – now, it depends on how much volume Travion's going to get. You never know game to game, right? But I think with the fact that he can bust a long run at any given point. Listen to this, Crick. You can bet him 30 plus yards, 40 plus yards, 50 plus yards. That's not insane. Like for him to get, like he could get those on one play, right? Here's what you're getting. You're getting at 30 plus yards. You're getting over 2-1 for him to have 30 yards, Crick. That's it. Over 2-1. You're getting over you're getting about plus 425 for him to have 40 yards, and you're getting 8-1 plus 800 that he gets 50 yards.
I don't hate that at all. Like you said, that could literally be one carry. Get it bottled up in the middle. He has to bounce it outside and breaks one for 45.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
If you have a ladder, a couple tickets on that ladder, at any point in that game, you could be jumping up off your couch because he gets it in one go.
Here's the thing: as long as he's not just getting stoned in the backfield every time, they're gonna. If you break one of those runs early on, you're gonna get plenty of opportunities because they're gonna try to feed the hot hand.
And you don't have to worry about it being like like with some of the running backs, it might be a swing pass and be receiving yards instead of rushing yards. So you don't have to worry about it with Travion because they don't really throw to him. Ramonde's he's not really good at catching the ball. Ramondre is the guy that catches it.
Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong. There, you're not wrong. Read username's comment. That's pretty cool.
I just seen a guy yesterday wearing a Super Bowl Letterman jacket with all the winning years on the sleeves, kind of like the old Steelers. It looked pretty badass. That is badass, dude.
It is badass.
That is
what
cool.
Up, Taco Bella? That is cool though.
Yeah. Well, good morning, Taco Bella. Super Bowl. Yeah. No, I think those Travion Henderson. That's what I'm saying. Maybe bet. I mean, because what's his touchdown, dude? You get.
Did you know somebody who I don't? Can I interest you in a little 10-1 touchdown score?
Absolutely. Travion Henderson to get a touchdown, though, is. Oh, my God. You're getting over 4-1, Craig.
You get plus 475, dude. I think there's definitely value on that.
I'm going to be all over Travion. He's going to have 2 carries in the game.
You got to say no homo after that, too.
I'm going to be all over him, on top of him, hot and sweaty.
He said all the homo.
Giving him everything I got.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, this guy's got like 5 catches on the year or something.
Can I guess? Can I guess? Let me see. He might not be on my list.
I got a feeling he probably is.
Mario Douglas?
Jake Bobo.
Yeah, he's not on my list. I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude's got like 5 catches on the year or something. He caught a touchdown pass last week against the Rams there. And I'm telling you, Phil, might be his time of year, man.
Okay.
That's right. I wonder what hold on. Let me see what his receiving yards is.
I think I'm going to put a sprinkle on the Seattle defense and the New England defense to be the first touchdown scorers of the game.
Okay.
Seattle's defense, you're getting 20-1. New England's defense, you're getting 33-1, dude. I could just see it. Nerve, Super Bowl, someone screws something up. Pick 6. So we start the game.
I'm looking at these Jake Bobo props now. You get Jake Bobo 1+ receiving yard plus 161 for 1 receiving yard. 15 plus is plus 364. 25
what about
plus
just to have 1 catch?
They don't have. Well, let's see. 1 catch.
That's got to be pretty close to at least even money.
They don't have him listed on that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they don't have him listed on that. But the 1+ receiving yards plus 161.
Who you betting if you had to take a stab at one guy who's going to get 2 touchdowns in this game? And it could be a value bet. It could be whoever you think. Who you looking at? Who you thinking?
Ramondre. 10-1. There's the value, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting 11-1 on Kalshi. That's not a bad one. Everyone's thinking JSN.
I don't think JSN should be, at least they should have the same odds as Ramondre. It ain't like Ramondre ain't been capable of doing that.
I think if you bet Ramondre, you also have to bet Travion. Because you just never know.
Agreed. Hell, yeah, Travion, you get 55-1. If you bet Ramondre, you better at least put $1 on Travion.
Yeah. And here's the crazy thing. Both those bets could hit. I wouldn't be shocked if Drake made
it
a
happened just a few
pass.
weeks ago, dude. It happened just a few weeks ago where you had Ramondre had 3 touchdowns, Travion had 2.
Yeah.
So, I can't remember if it was week 18 or if it was the playoffs, the first round of the playoffs or what, but there was literally a game where there was 5 touchdowns between those 2 guys.
Could I interest you in a plus 160 bet?
Possibly. I gotta love it.
Kenneth Walker to not score a touchdown. He has the best odds to score one, and typically that makes sense in a game. But I'm telling you, I mean, with this Patriots bend don't break defense and the way they stuff the run, wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't get in. Or at least I'm gonna have a bet on that. And if he doesn't have one by halftime, I could cash out for a profit live. You know.
You know what might be a good bet now that you said that?
Hmm.
Talking about the bend don't break defense stuff. We might want to look at the old kickers, and we might want to look at Jason Myers 10 plus kicking points.
Oh, I
Plus
love that bet. They don't have kicking points here on Calcio, which sucks, but I'll have to go over to Bet Online to bet it. But I don't mind that.
I'm seeing plus 150 on that one. Hell, I don't hate taking Myers 10 plus kicking points and how do you say that, Borgalis or whatever, 8 plus kicking points, because you get the 8 plus for him plus 113. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game, dude. I don't think this game's going over.
I like the over. Oh, I need you. Can you look up and see if you can find this? I need you to put $1 on it for me. Or maybe I'll put 10 on it. I'll send you the money.
What we need to do?
Can you go to the exact score?
I can. It might take me a minute to find this, but we'll get there. We need to get to game props, I believe.
I want to see what the odds are because I heard the odds the other day, but this is a FanDuel book, so I want to know what DraftKings has on it.
Tell me what you're looking at.
I want the exact score. Patriots 28, Seahawks 24. Same as last time. A repeat.
Oh, it won't let you do that right now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's locked. That's the only score. Like, most of them are giving you odd. 27-24 is 70-1. 28-24 is locked right now.
Oh.
I think it's
on Sunday I heard Bill Simmons talk about it, and it was like plus 3, or it was like 350-1 on
why would
exact
you
score repeat.
Why wouldn't you give me odds on that? Like, I can get 28 because they know it's a winner.
It's just one of those things that's like, it's like, no, that's not happening again. But
they won't let you bet any bet with the Patriots scoring 28.
It's like the script's written, dude. It's like everyone knows that they're not going to win.
I lied. The only one you can bet is 28-27 Patriots, and that's 19,000-1.
I need 28-24. So we'll have to keep an eye on this week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, remind me and go back and we'll check it later. They may wind up giving you that later. I don't know why they wouldn't have it right now. I feel like you would love people betting on correct scores in this thing because you're going to ream 99% of them, dude. There might be 4 or 5 people that hit that, and you'd love to pay your little plus 55-1s and raking everybody else's money.
Yeah, how crazy would that be if it was same score as last time?
Crazy, dude. Crazy, stupid shit like that happens in sports all the time.
That's why I like it. That's why I want to bet. If you're going to be 350-1, I'm going to take it. The
fact that they're not allowing us to bet it right now, I think we've already seen the movie.
I think we have to. Except for this time, it's going to be Seattle's leading 24-21, and New England's going to get down there, and everyone thinks they're just going to try to get in field goal range, but they're going to go for the winner and the touchdown, and then it's going to end 28-24.
On a Christian Gonzalez pick.
Maybe. Taco Bella says, what's y'all's favorite football team? I'm a Patriots fan. Crick's a Bucks fan.
I am.
Because he likes torture and pain.
Yeah, I'm a masochist. I love pain.
What other props do we have? Let me see. Passing yards. I want to see, do we have passing yards for first quarter?
I'll look at these Super Bowl records.
Yeah, I've been looking at them. I don't think any of those get broken.
I don't either. No. Any player to have 15 plus receptions? I feel like JSN gets 11 or 12 every game. It's 40-1.
Maybe. We'll see.
That's a lot of receptions. You know what? I don't play these fucking football boards ever. We probably played less than 10 in our whole life. I do enjoy them. I like getting to the parties and they're passing a little sheet around. You write your name on the square and everything.
Oh, the squares?
Yeah.
Dude, listen, the only time I'll play squares, unless I'm feeling just for shits and gigs one week, random weekend, but like Super Bowl squares are so much fun, especially if it's like like you said, you're at work or a little work thing. Everyone throws $5 on a square.
Well, you can get the 8 on New England and the 4 on Seattle at 35-1.
We might have to do that.
That's what I'm saying. You can get that one. That's one.
That just has to be that could be for the game, but that could be for any quarter.
Maybe any quarter, yeah. Any quarter.
Yeah.
I always tell myself I'm not going to invest a bunch of money in these. And you can bet your sweet ass there'll be at least $25 thrown towards squares this weekend. At least.
Indeed. What up, Tom, over on the Twitch side of things? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh, hey, I lied to you. That was on the squares for any quarter, the 8 and the 4. If you'd like to go with the 8 and the 4 for the final result, you get 75-1. There we go.
I kind of like it, Rick. I like it.
Yep.
Because it could be anything, man. It doesn't have to be 28-24,
No, it don't have to be.
It could be super boring Super Bowl and Patriots lose 8-14,
It could totally be that. It's possible. That is totally possible. Could be gross.
What do you think about this? I was looking at the first quarter total.
Okay.
We know historically, teams usually start out slow in the first quarter. Patriots are a second quarter and third quarter team to begin with. Just the nerves of the Super Bowl and everything like that. You can get plus 300 that there won't be over 3.5 points scored in the first quarter.
How much?
3.5 points plus 300. No, that it doesn't go over. So, there could be a field goal. Both these teams can do long drives, you could still give up a field goal and be fine,
Yeah. Yeah, it could totally be 3-0.
And you get plus 300 on that.
Mm.
It could be a scoreless first quarter. We've seen that a lot in the Super Bowl,
Let me ask you about this.
Okay.
Do you think either quarterback throws 2+ touchdown passes in the same quarter? You can get
Yes.
I like it, dude. You get plus 195 on Sam Darnold to throw 2+ pass TDs in any quarter. You get plus 210 on Drake May to throw 2+ pass TDs in a quarter. I feel like those odds are a little low.
Yeah.
I think we might want to bet them both.
Do they allow you to pick the quarter it happens in?
It just says any quarter.
Oh, because if I would like it more if they would let you pick the quarter and give you like crazy odds on it. Because I would say bet it for the fourth quarter.
Okay, what about this?
And with Drake May, I would say Drake May bet it for the second quarter.
What about either quarterback to have 100+ passing yards in any quarter?
Yes.
Sam Darnold's plus 380. Drake May is plus 425.
I'd bet those both.
That's what I'm saying. I don't hate that. They might both get that.
I like that more than the touchdowns.
You could see a crazy second or fourth quarter. You could see kind of crazy back and forth. Especially if they get in some little duel in the fourth quarter and they're just trading touchdown passes.
Mm-hmm.
That could happen.
100% it could. Let me pull up Bet Online and see some of these other odds.
Ghost likes Sam Darnold to be sacked over 2.5 times.
I can see it.
I can see that too. You might could bet both these quarterbacks to be sacked over 2.5 times.
I think the value would be going under Drake May's sacks. Because depending on
For
what the number
in
is.
the last 2 weeks.
I know, correct, but I think in this game, I'm saying the value would be on him not getting sacked, depending on what the numbers is and what they would give you to go under. Because as good as the Seattle's defense is, they really don't sack the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think they've only had like one sack during the playoffs. They didn't sack Stafford.
No, they didn't.
And I think they got Purdy once.
Do you think that a field goal attempt will hit the goalpost?
I feel like you have to bet that.
Does the crossbar count?
You got to
Does
read
the
the
whole-
rules. Everyone's different. You got to read the
It
fine
says
print.
it says hit the goalpost, and there is no fine print. I need to know if a crossbar counts the same as an upright.
I would say no.
Oh yeah, the winning margins are always going to be plus money king sandwich, whether it be 1 to 6 or 7 to 12, 13 to 18. I think is the next one they do. 19 to maybe
I like
20.
I know that's the spread, but if you could, I guess you could, if you could pick the team, I would say if the Patriots win, I would do it by 1 to 6.
Let's see. I'll
I think
find.
either team wins between that.
Patriots to
More
win
like
1 to 6 is plus 400.
Yeah, I like that.
I think I like that better than betting the. I mean, if you're going to bet the money line on the Patriots anyway, you got to at least put a little bit on that to win by 1 to 6 at plus 400, at least a half unit or something, dude.
Yeah, like Seattle, if it's going to be a blowout, I think it's more likely Seattle gets it done. But
That's what I was going to say. I feel like if any team gets blown out, I feel like it would not be the Seahawks in this one. I feel like that defense is too solid to get blown out, man.
some guy from Maine says, "Will, is it a 2-week layoff for the Super Bowl the longest 2 weeks of your life?" Normally it is. This year, I'm taking it all in.
He's just
I'm
basking
fine.
in it, man.
I'm just enjoying it. We can take our time getting to the Super Bowl on Sunday. I'm actually really glad we didn't like dive into too much of this stuff. Like today's the first day we really are diving into these props and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That way we haven't talked them to death yet. So this is fun to me looking at all these different props and whatnot. But no, years pass. Couldn't wait for the Super Bowl. Now I'm just enjoying these 2 weeks. And these next few days are my favorite days, the media days and whatnot. Because Thursday they lock down the players and we won't see them till Sunday.
Ooh. I like the Patriots to be the last team to score at plus 110.
Ooh.
Because I think even if it's either going to be for the game winner or they're going to be chasing like 10 and have to try to get one of those scores, where they might take the field goal or something because the time's getting short.
I like it.
Yep, I like that too.
Let's see.
Dude, this bet, this always feels like a trap to me. Either team to score 3 unanswered times. I never understand how this is always favored to the yes.
Because it always happens, dude. It's happened like 6 of the last 8 Super Bowls.
I know, dude. That seems tough.
I mean,
to
last
beat.
Super Bowl, the Eagles scored 6 times in a row.
So they skull fucked them though. That was a bad deal.
Could I interest you in this? Either team wins by exactly 3 plus 500.
I don't hate that.
If you want to take it differently, if you want the Seahawks exactly 3 plus 950, Patriots win by exactly 3, 11 to 1.
I like that. Worth a sprinkle. Hey, points scored in the first 3 minutes of the game. Yes, plus 550. I don't like that one.
I don't either.
I think the jitter's going to get worked out.
Patriots to score exactly 28 points. 28 to 1.
To score exactly 28 points?
Mm-hmm.
28 to 1. The math's mathing.
Seahawks score exactly 24 points. 10 to 1. That's actually the favorite. That's crazy. That must be their team total. It must be 23.5.
What about team most time of possession? I think I like the Patriots, man.
They should be able to run the ball.
That's what I'm thinking. And I don't think the Seahawks are going to be able to. You get plus 110 on the Patriots to have the most time of possession.
Patriots just score exactly 52 points. 500 to 1.
Wait, what? 52? Jeez. That's why he likes it, some guy from Maine. That's why he likes it.
I know. So I was hearing this. Bill Simmons was talking about on FanDuel on Sunday. It was the exact score. Patriots win 28-24, which would be the same as last Super Bowl. It was 350 to 1. I'm like, at those odds, I'd put $1 on it, maybe 10, because if I'm feeling crazy. Because crazier things have happened, correct?
What about the last play of the game to not be a kneel down?
I like that.
Plus 150.
I like that. Grass Guy likes both teams to punt on their first drive. I don't hate that. That's a cricket special.
Love that. I can support that. God, I love betting first drive props. I didn't even know I liked them so much. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see here.
I'm trying to find where's yeah, you're right. I got the same odds on that square. New England 8, Seahawks 4, 75 to 1.
Ooh, I like that Grass Guy. He might have found one too. I might love these. This might be my new favorite
Both
props.
teams to punt.
Mm-hmm. That might be. It's plus 330, dude. It's always the favorite. But the second favorite is New England punt, Seattle touchdown at plus 550. I feel like
I know we love kicker props. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're good.
Neither team to make a field goal. 22 to 1.
Golly, dude. I mean, if you're gonna bet the kicking points and stuff over, you might want to sprinkle on that.
Just ahead, that no one makes one. It doesn't say attempt. It's got to be made. 22 to 1.
And BMAX down here dropping college baseball winners and everything.
I see that. We got a sharp chat. Do you think both teams can make a 33-yard or longer field goal?
Man, what is the odds? That feels like a trap.
It seems right to me. Both teams to make a 33. So basically, both teams to make a field goal, minus 150.
Okay, that's about right. I think I'd like betting the no better than I would betting the yes.
What about longest field goal of the game? 49.5.
I'd have to look at what is like the longest field goal in this stadium.
Jason Myers' longest field goal this season is 57 yards.
Yeah, I feel like that was that game. He got me like 25 points in fantasy or something.
Probably. How about this, Crick? If there is of these, we were talking about the record, Super Bowl records, if any of them are going to get broken, I think it'd be the field goal one. The longest field goal ever made in the Super Bowl is 57 yards.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
Do you think it's going to go over 57?
We got Borgalis and Jason Myers. His long is 57. What's his career long? You know that?
Myers? No, I just saw what it was this season.
Yeah, dude. Let's see. Longest field goal. Golly, there's so many things to bet. There it is. No, that's actually. Oh, dude, I get I actually get minus 125 on the 33-yard field goal for both teams.
There you go.
Yeah. How many punts you think we have in this game?
I don't think many. I think probably max. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 2 each team. That's it.
You bet the under 7.5 at minus 115.
It's not bad. If you think this is going to be a defensive battle in a gross game, over 5.5 field goals made, 6 to 1. If this is going to be a Jason Myers game again.
Dude, it could be. They've won a couple because of him this year. Gross yards of the first punt.
Oh, Crick. What will happen on the first missed field goal? Wide right. Now that's key. For not first field goal, but the first missed field goal. Wide right, wide left, short, blocked at 20-1. How many blocks have we seen this season, Craig? It doesn't even if they make the first field goal, you're still alive because it says what happens on the first miss.
The only reason y'all are playing in this Super Bowl, well, we don't know what the result would have been, but the reason you didn't have to play extra football last week is because dude got his fingertip. They got added from the practice squad on like Friday, and he got that big paw up there and got a fingertip on it. That's the only reason that Will Lutz field goal didn't go through, dude. So I don't hate that.
20-1, Greg.
And the kickers, I'm kind of seeing what Dubro's saying down there. The kickers are like 100-1 to be the MVPs in this thing.
Will either team not punt? Will we see the Eagles from 2017 who didn't punt in the Super Bowl? That's 7-1.
Nope.
Will there be a doinked made kick?
Like hits the upright and goes through?
Yes, it says it must hit the uprights and then go in. 9-1.
That's not high enough. That should be at least 20-1.
Here on Bet Online, it says, will there be a doinked missed kick? And they clarify, must hit the upright.
Okay.
That's 7-1.
Man, I think that's bullshit. The crossbar ought to count.
Oh, I like this, Crick. Will there be a fake punt or field goal? 7-1.
That makes me like, that's what I'm saying. I like that because I like my damn over 2.5 players to throw a pass in this thing. Totally see that happening. Let's look at first quarter. We're going to go on the first quarter here. Ooh. What Jackson Smith and Jigba, 25 plus receiving yards first quarter.
I don't hate it.
Plus 117. You get Stephon, 10 plus receiving yards plus 114.
Get him going early.
Dude, hold on. The guy on that might be Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp, 10 plus receiving yards first quarter, plus 143.
What's Trayvon Henderson yards for first quarter? Receiving? Rushing. Don't ever bet Henderson's receiving yards.
Okay. Rush yards first quarter. Man, they don't have that full listed yet.
Damn.
Golly. See if they got them listed on rush and receiving yards. Hell no. They'll probably list some more people on this closer. Yeah. I mean, we are only at Tuesday, so. Ooh. First quarter interceptions. Dude, I think you can bet both quarterbacks to throw a first quarter interception. 1 plus for Sam Darnold is plus 471. 1 plus for Drake May is plus 495.
You know what I like? I like no touchdowns in the first quarter, plus 185.
Ooh. Let's look at touchdown scores first quarter. JIC. You like Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry's 14-1 to get a first quarter touchdown. I tell you, I'm going to wind up investing more money than I ever should in Austin Hooper this weekend. I feel that for sure. Dude, I think I like the Did you can get Patriot did stamp the halftime tie in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get Patriots minus 2.5 first half at plus 193.
Okay.
I don't hate it. Hell, you can get them minus 4.5 at plus 307. That's getting a little bold with it, but I think that minus 2.5 for the Patriots first half plus 193. You got Hooper first TD, B-Mac? Oh, my God. I've got to bet it, dude. Go ahead. I've got to bet it, B-Mac. I was already looking down there. We were talking about it a little bit ago. I'm not sure if you were in here yet or not, but we were talking about how as good as that Seattle defense has been all year, they're just about middle of the road when defending tight ends. And obviously, you look at Hunter Henry, who's had a big year, been heavily involved in this offense all season long. Seattle probably knows that they're about middle of the road covering tight end. So I think they will definitely look to take Hunter Henry away from it. I do think that's going to open up some opportunities for Austin Hooper, especially down in the red zone area, B-Mac. I don't hate it at all, dude. And I think if you're going to bet him at +7, you can get him +750 for an anytime touchdown. First touchdown, you get him at 45-1. So, I mean, that's one of those things where you can throw you a little half unit on him anytime touchdown and then throw you a couple bucks on him, Hell, put you $5 on him for any time. That'll get you about 40 back in the account. Then throw you $2 on the 45 plus 4,500. That'll put 92 back in the account. He scores the first tutty. You just cashed in B-Mac for about a less than $10 investment there. Good morning, Spartan. How you doing, buddy? Good morning, Ninja. How you doing? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Cooper Kupp did get one last game he played. That's because I always religiously talk shit about Cooper Kupp too. That guy drives me nuts. He ain't never done nothing right for me. But yeah, and y'all, it is also a system play. If I religiously talk shit about someone heading into the game, you automatically bet them for an anytime touchdown. Maybe even 2+ sometimes. And Ghost says Patriots are known for utilizing their tight ends. Yeah, man, that feels like a variable spot for me, dude. You got a guy that scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl and everything else. This feels like he might dial something up for Austin Hooper in this thing. It really does to me. I'll tell you what, the amount of people listed on these anytime touchdown props in the Super Bowl that I have no idea who they are blows my mind. Like the Patriots. Who is Efton Chisholm III? I do know Dearness Johnson, but like Seahawks, Nick Callerup, Brady Russell. Still trying to figure out who Jack Westover is. Robbie Outs and Derek Young. Man, there's a lot of dudes playing in the Super Bowl that I did not even know they were dudes. I don't know. We'll see. Look at some of these novelty props here. Jersey number of the first touchdown scorer. You get under 10.5 at +120. I have to look at everybody's jersey numbers and things to see who we would have. +120 there. May not be bad. I do. Oh, it's already gone down. They're listing, y'all. They are listing. Total players to have a pass attempt over 2.5 was +175 just a little bit ago. It is now +160. Y'all know they're out there listening. I'm telling you, I like that, dude. Super Bowl's crazy. You see all kind of crazy trick plays and everything like that. You could even see a fake punt where a punter throws the pass. Or, I mean, like Will was talking about, you could have one of the quarterbacks get banged up for a little bit, have to leave the game, and the backup's got to come in and attempt a pass or something. So I like that one a lot, and the odds are already moving in our favor because they out there listening. Ooh, QB to catch a pass. QB to have at least one reception is +1,200. You could totally see a little Philly special or one of those crazy things. That's what I'm saying, dude, bro. I'm telling you, I think that is I think that's a good bet. I like that one. It's already moving the right way for us too, sir.
I hear that. Hey, we have some breaking news.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
This is kind of shocking. I thought Robert Kraft did not get selected for the Hall of Fame.
Good.
So out of the 5 guys, they decide to leave Kraft and Belichick off.
Look at that look on his face. That guy just screams asshole at me. Look at him. I'm glad he didn't get
That's
in.
crazy that he didn't get. They didn't put him or Belichick in.
Belichick got robbed. Belichick got robbed. I hope Robert Kraft never gets in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, I'm not.
I think that guy's a piece of shit. Straight up.
Yeah.
I do.
But,
and I get tired of seeing all these like accolades and these people rewarded for being a piece of shit their whole fucking lives and stuff. I hope he never gets in.
Maybe this means they will leave Tom off the first time. They better not do that. They do that. And
whatever. Dude, once again, the fact you left Belichick off, this thing has lost so much luster to me. And I'll never, ever, and kind of on the same token, I know it's not the same thing, Pro Bowls and Hall of Fames, but Pro Bowl's always been a big accolade to have too. I don't take stock in any of that shit anymore either. Is it true? Maybe I got to be careful about Twitter and the fake news, but I guess Joe Flacco got replaced on the Pro Bowl roster or something.
Mm-hmm.
That happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first Pro Bowl he's ever made.
I don't know about that, but
That's what he said the other day. It was like Joe Flacco made his first Pro Bowl or something. So the Browns had 2 Pro Bowl QBs this year.
yeah, that's an elite organization.
Yeah, exactly. That should tell you everything you need to know about the fucking Pro Bowl.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crap got left off. Some other news that we had in the world of sports, by the way, with the with the NBA trade deadline coming Thursday. How do you really feel, Crick?
That's right.
Yeah, I still can't believe that. That's crazy. One guy that was not on the trade rumor list that just broke last night that he's working with the team to get traded is James Harden wants out of LA.
Why would you want to get out now?
I know they're just starting to start cooking.
I can't put any stock in anything. I don't think that guy's ever won a championship either. I said that about 10 damn years ago.
I think if you're the Clippers, you are super eager to get rid of him. Even with how well you're playing, get rid of him now.
Hell, I feel like he's kind of a big part of the turnaround, though. I feel like a couple weeks ago when everybody was all down in the dumps in their fields and saying they're having a terrible season again, James Harden was the one in the locker room back there in the back screaming, "No, we're not done yet. We got some good games left in us. We're going to come back in this thing." And I feel like he's a big reason for the turnaround. And now he wants to get out of town. I don't understand the NBA. I don't understand it. He was practicing his throw. Let's go, dude. I'm telling you, dude. I am telling you, that might be why the odds have gone down. They got Cooper Kupp out there throwing pass. I'm betting that. I'm betting it probably 2 units.
Maybe he wants out because he was just jealous that Kawhi got a second job and he didn't get a second job.
Probably. I'm sure James Harden loves to landscape.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's probably really good at.
Well, okay, let's talk about it then. Who if they said where they'll be looking at and who they could add pieces to, or who's willing to give up much for James Harden at this point?
Let's see. It says the Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the teams expressing interest in Harden.
Who did?
Cleveland, sorry.
Oh. God, he's played for what, like 11 different teams now?
Feels like it.
I mean, Derp says as a Cavs fan to be okay. I don't necessarily think that'd be that bad, dude.
No. The Clippers the Clippers are his 5th team. So he'll be moving on to his 6th.
Okay. If he moves on. I mean, we got to get a lot of this stuff done. You got to get all the fine print, the ink dried stuff. We only got a few more days on this. But who would the Cavs have to give away?
Oh, the Cavs are pretty deep. They'll probably give away one of their good guys, like Garland or something. That's
like a Darius Garland. Yeah,
that's injured. It's like, well, yeah, we're giving you a pretty good player, but we need someone that we know is going to play in the playoffs.
You can't give away Jared Allen. You got to have that guy. Hell, he just dropped 40 the other night. He's averaging 26, 6, and 8. Garland's been hurt a lot this year too, though. That guy's good, but James Harden's playing. Like I said, it just surprises me that at this point now you've had to turn around. You're like 17-4 or some of your last 21 games. Somewhere I know they lost last night to Philadelphia, but I feel like you've got the turnaround now. You should be, as long as you don't just fall off a cliff. You're going to make the playoffs with this team. I mean, I know the Cavs are going to too, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe he thinks he's got a better shot at ring chasing in the Eastern Conference, or at least making it to it.
Oh, here we go. Here's the first Seahawks player that I've seen.
No disencouragement. No, Drake's a great guy. I was able to spend a little bit of time with him at the Pro Bowl last year, and he's a great guy. And Michael, his wife, is awesome as well. So yeah, they just got a great family over there going right now.
I do like these sweaters, dude.
I like it. Drake May's wife's name is Michael.
And Michael.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
And Drake's a great dude. Like I said, was able to hang out with him for a little bit. So he's a great guy, obviously a great football player, and it seems like he's a great leader as well for his team. So can't say enough good things about Drake.
This guy right here might be a Super Bowl winning quarterback. That face.
Gay. I want to see you talking shit. I'm sure y'all had a good time, funsies and all that stuff. Sam Darnold is such a nice guy, dude.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want a lot of shit talking.
That's what I was saying. Hopelessly, I guess it's and Michael.
Yeah, and Michael.
It's not like he said and Michael. That's why I was like, what? But okay. Well, Seahawks. You ask the media. They've already got the trophy, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they do. Oh, this is why he wants out. James Harden can sign an extension this offseason, and he wants a 2-year, $80 million extension, and the Clippers aren't interested in giving it to him. So he's like, well, if you're not going to pay me, send me to a team that will.
Yeah, that seems to be the attitude in the NBA.
You know who also got a Pro Bowl invitation but declined to go?
Who?
Justin Fields.
That must have been what was the deal about Justin Fields? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I put zero stock in this stuff now. Once again, we're playing a flag football game. It's not an actual football game out there. So maybe if we don't have enough people to fill the positions for that, we don't have to put them in the game because we don't have to worry about anybody getting hurt. So let's only have 3 quarterbacks instead of 4.
I still think it's crazy that they didn't put Robert Kraft in. I'm happy for it, though, because I don't want him in before Belichick.
Hope he never gets in.
They asked Milton Williams, who's a better fan base, Philly or Boston? Because Milton Williams, for you don't know, won a Super Bowl last year with the Eagles. Mm-hmm. He says New England's fan base is more passionate, but Philly fans, they don't care about nothing.
Those people are assholes. They show us that all the time.
That is funny.
Scrap the game. Just have the delegation as a Pro Bowl caliber player for the year. I don't think they're ever going to. I mean, I agree with you hopelessly, but I just don't think they're ever. They still make, I don't know how, but I guess they do make a little change. I don't know. I would think that it would cost you more to put something like that on than you're actually making off of it, because I don't hear about nobody watching it on TV. Hell, we didn't even watch the damn skills competition this year. I don't even know what happened in that shit. So I don't know how the amount of money it would cost to put something like that on. I don't know how they're making money off of it, but whatever. Dude, how is the score on the first offensive play of the game only 20-1?
I don't know. This is what Danny Parkins says, though. He says, my gut tells me that Drake May is more likely to look like a dud because he struggled against these great defenses in the playoffs.
Who said that?
I'm not saying that's not wrong, Crick, but it's like no one watched the games.
Undefeated,
and saw that
lost.
Every game that the Patriots played in was a freaking weather game. You know? Playoff game, that is.
Mm-hmm.
They were all weather games, Craig.
Yeah.
Anyone's going to struggle. They're not going to look as good as they did during the regular season.
Go back and look at Drake
weather game. He threw 3 touchdowns against Houston.
Go look at his stats when the game is played in 65 and sunny.
Yeah.
Go look at his stats there, because that's what the game's going to be played in on Sunday.
Yeah. Hey, let me go warm up my car real quick.
Go ahead, man. Go warm your car up. Y'all, we're probably gonna I'm gonna end the show here with him. We're gonna do Crick's Corner. I need about 15 minutes though. I've got to run to the gas station. I got to get some damn coffee or an energy drink or something. I'm moving a little slow. So Grass Guy, just be heads up. Here in a minute, Will gets back. I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. I'm gonna run to the gas station. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and then we'll be starting Crick's Corner by about 9:15 Eastern time right here. I'm gonna let Will raid somebody else or something like that, but y'all come over and hang out with us. But yeah, we'll be rolling Crick's Corner just a few, but I've got to run to the gas station real quick because this water just ain't getting it done this morning. Just ain't getting it done this morning. I mean, I was looking at some passing props. See what is What about interceptions for both these guys? Not in the first quarter. The first quarter, I get wow, damn. We got Drake made a throw interception minus 147. Sam Darnold throwing interception minus 131. Jeez. Thought they'd be a little closer to even money than that. Sure thing, Spartan. Whatever, man. I hear you. Futures. Oh, that's just this year. Just this year. So, did you get situated, bro? Did you get started?
Yeah, get all started. If you want, we can end things now. I just heard that you said you have to.
Yeah, it's all good. Whatever you want to do. I'm gonna hop out of here. We can end it now. I'll be starting. I'm gonna run to the gas station. It'll take me like 10 minutes, y'all, and then I'll be back and we'll get started right up. Then, so give me till about if we end right now, give me till about 10 after 9. But we'll be rolling over there. We're gonna cover all y'all's NHL and NBA and all that stuff.
Let me make sure to rage it real quick, and then we'll end things.
Well, I was gonna say you don't even have to rate it this morning, man, because they're gonna be sitting there on some dead air for a little bit.
I'm gonna rate it, Crick.
Go ahead. You can rate it. I'll be back. Like I said, we'll be rolling by 9:15 a.m. Eastern time over there on Crick's Corner with Grass Guy talking about all today's bets. But I got to run to the gas station real quick.
All right, let's rate it. Then we'll rate it. Then we'll end the show. Any closing thoughts?
Robert Kraft's an asshole. There we go. That's what I got.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We're getting closer and closer. Tomorrow should be we'll be looking at more props and stuff like that. I'm gonna dive into them throughout the day today. Some of the fun ones. I'll put my official card together in by the weekend. But we should have some more media clips and stuff for tomorrow. So we'll go over that, cover the Super Bowl. There's other things going on. I had a beautiful winner yesterday in NBA. We didn't get a chance to talk about that one or talk about the NBA yesterday, but I had alt under 224.5 for the Pelicans Hornets.
That's
there was 113 that was like scored in the first half. And then the Pelicans came out and only put up 31 points in the second half.
That was the only game that went under yesterday.
Nailed it, correct.
Dialed in, dude. I didn't mess with it because it was being played at 3:00. It was a weird time, and I didn't know what was going on, weather, or what the deal was. So I was like, I'm just going to leave that alone. But it went down like 5 points to like 230.5, and apparently didn't even come close.
No, I mean, it was 197 was the total, and I took alt under 224.5.
God almighty, some people just live right.
Pissing excellence.
Let's go, baby.
Hope you guys have a good day, though. You have a good day, too. Do my verse. Later, hopelessly persistent. We'll be back tomorrow morning, same time as always, here live everywhere, covering everything in sports and, of course, the Super Bowl. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.